Alright, I think we're back up and running. Divine, can you hear me clearly? For some reason, and I mean, like, I'm not sure why it happened this time, my PlayStation just totally disconnected from the network altogether, and then trying to get back into it. I was just like, forget it. I just restarted my PlayStation, and then it asked me to log back into my YouTube account to link them to my PlayStation, and then it said that I couldn't do it. So I'm like, alright. Restarted my PlayStation again, let it sit for a few seconds, and then I was able to get back up and running again. I'm not sure what the hell happened, to be honest with you. The only thing I can think of is with the power outage that I had yesterday. I don't know if there's something going on with the cable, that the connection's not as strong as it should be if they're doing any kind of work or whatnot. So, for the time being, we're going to keep going. 300 Oxium, you know what? Why not for a quick capture mission? Loud and clear. Sweet. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to restart my headset. I'm telling you, man, I feel like this is more connected to something going on with YouTube than anything else. I know the Sony servers, man, they have been
You are here to find
less
the
than
target
what I
and bring it
pay
to the
for.
extraction
How about
point.
that?
Happy hunting. Found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Bing, bang, boom.
I will consider what I've learned from this skirmish.
Can't touch me. Got Doritos and taquitos. Now, are you talking about taquitos as in the rolled and stuffed tortilla shells with meat or chicken? Or are you talking about taquitos, the off-brand tortilla name of chips that you can get bags of? Alright, so that was pretty smooth. We'll do a quick rescue for Deadeye. It's not even a nightmare or anything. Let's crank this window open a little bit, get some fresh air going.
Our intel suggests that our person of interest is in the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them
You know,
home.
just seeing that one. Where is this breakable? Man, you kidding me? I got all excited. I'm like, oh, there's a sculpture hiding somewhere.
Find the captive as soon as you can. We don't have much time.
Oh, come on. Oh. So you must be underneath.
You are approaching careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
Stuff with chicken and cheese. Nice.
The bypass is done. Go.
Yoink.
This is the jail. Our hostage is in one of these cells.
I thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you.
Prisoner located. We need to get them back to command in one piece. Find your way to the exits. Don't leave the subject behind.
The subject better just keep up.
Just let us walk out of here.
They spotted you.
They didn't see shit. Tackies, that chip stuff. No, there's just, instead of, like, they look just like Doritos. They're basically Doritos without cheese on them. They're just tortilla chips, but they're called taquitos. Like, it's the name of the company, like the off-brand company, and they named it after a different type of Mexican food. I think that's why most people haven't heard of them, because they suck. But I had to ask, just out of curiosity. I was hoping you were having legit taquitos. Because, dude, I could eat those all freaking day. Let's see, Kuva Fortress. Poggle! Well, I appreciate you guys coming back in after everything went to shit real quick.
I need you to get inside vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data. Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Shit. And because of that, I didn't change. Alright, fuck this.
Data extracted. They won't even know.
I didn't look at the build that Carrier has on. I know he has Coolant Link on. I know this is the wrong build. Not sure how that happened or why that happened. I can only assume that I might have brought out Nidus, showed what the build was supposed to be like, and never changed it back, but honestly that doesn't exactly sound like something I would normally do, but it's in the realm of possibilities, because I like to think that DE doesn't change my loadouts for me, but weirder shit has happened. So, making the mental note,
if you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying
change
data.
the loadout.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
See, I need to make it a quick stealth kill before Carrier catches up with me and then triggers Coolant Leak. Well, I didn't want to land up there and do it, but it is what it is. But that explains why the alarm has been going off when I haven't been seen by anybody, because they get hit by that cold and they know that I'm nearby.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms.
Freaking whole kilometer to go. Jeez. Sorry, but I'm curious. Now I'm seeing a pair of you, so now I'm less curious. And now I'm more curious about that other one that's by itself. You mother. Continuing the push. Reverend, how you doing, buddy? How to better explain this game. Tell you what, give me 1 second. Let me refresh my invisibility. The long story short of it, you are nothing more than a space ninja. Warframes are a robotic sentient suit that you're basically wearing. They each have their own abilities. You can farm the game for parts of different Warframes, get the resources. Well, you can farm for the blueprints. Then get all the resources you need to actually make them. Make them in your ship. This guy's called Loki. He is known for doing missions like what I'm doing now, which is a spy mission, because he can go invisible. There are different tiers of missions. This is considered a tier 4, which is the highest level of a spy mission. And for the most part, the story behind everything is that you're called a Tenno, which is... Basically, the story starts off that you're cryogenically frozen, you're woken up because a faction of enemies called the Grineer have started invading certain colonies. So they wake you up, being a former warrior of an era of a different time. More of that story is explained, but I don't want to get too far into it. In case you decide to play the game, I don't want it to be a spoiler for you. But, to me, all in all, as a game, the game style, the gameplay, the fact that there's different types of missions, different types of Warframe, whether you like being high offense, defense, support, stuff like that, there's something for everybody in this game. This game I've been playing for solid the last probably almost 18 months, but I've had the game for 2 years. I did take a good amount of time off from the game when I first started out because I didn't have anyone really explain anything to me. I didn't get the concept about modding my weapons and my Warframes and making them stronger and what I should be farming. I had no sense of direction. Then I jumped back into the game with a couple of friends. And then another one of my friends that has been playing this game since it came out, she really got me caught up to speed in a lot of things, so I'm able to do what I'm doing now and able to understand and appreciate the game, but play it the way I do. Let me see, how can I... Where should I start? Let me start by this. Irrelevant. What platform do you play on? Are you PC, Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
I'm gonna switch it up and just burn Tesha real quick, just so I can have a better conversation with Irrelevant about the game, answer any questions he or she might have. I mean, I won't lie, it is a fun game. I rock a lot of it solo, but when you get a group of people going to really dig in to a more end game fashion of the game, if you're doing a defense mission, which is 5 waves, and then you get the opportunity to extract, and then another 5 waves that will further increase in damage, or increase in enemy abilities and strength. To have a team that can dig in with you and really give you a hand. Oh, now it's telling me I missed somebody. Alright, now you're dead. The Warframe I'm using now is called Ember. She superheats the air around her, as she's doing right now. And anyone that comes near her gets hit with a high concentration blast of heat. That's what these little eruptions are. I use her for crowd control, but also for just heavy blanketing damage. She is one of my favorite frames because of her versatility. I have a mod on her that allows her 4th ability that anytime an enemy is hit with it, they are instantly knocked down. So even if they're not killed by it, I can at least lay into that enemy with my weaponry. So she's good for higher leveled missions, because she can at least knock people down. And if they're not standing, well, they're not shooting. I'm just breaking some breakables here. The weapon I have is a flamethrower. There's a multitude of primary, secondary, and melee weapons. The scythe that I have here is a melee weapon of my own creation that I made myself. There are certain weapons you can craft yourself. They just added in the ability to craft your own secondary weapons. So pistols, which are called kit guns. Have you tried playing the game yet, Irrelevant, or? Well, here's the thing. I think he might still be here and he's just soaking in the information. Only reason saying is because I can see how many people are in the stream. That number hasn't changed. But, Irrelevant, if you're still here, buddy, just give me a what's up. I do have no problem explaining the game because it does have so many facets to it. But yeah, if he already checked out, I'm not gonna keep going on about it. But if he's here, I'll talk about the game all day. No. Did DE... Okay, they did. I was gonna say, did they give me another board where I don't have enough enemies and I have to backtrack? Argon Crystal. Chroma Relic. And Irrelevant has left the building, I can assume. Does that mean that Irrelevant's no longer relevant?
It's that time again.
Oh, we'll gladly take the affinity booster. Day 352. Alright. Before I forget anything else. Yeah. You're on the second load. Oh, I know why. Because I took a picture of this and put it in my Discord. That's why that's been happening. That explains so much.
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
Yeah, but Chiami, that was interesting. He's been in and out of this room or in and out of my stream for so long now. The fact that he just kind of like busted out like that. But then again, I did take a quick little break, so it is what it is. No, I took a break after that.
Tenno, you are here to infiltrate data vaults and retrieve highly sensitive enemy information.
The Grineer deteriorate over time. Is that what makes them violent?
And that's what I get for not paying attention. Just got an interesting message there. And look at that. We got a sculpture right in the beginning. Hi there. Just trying to reset something for the stream. So there it is. Another sculpture right in the beginning. But that's going to make stealth kills so much easier.
Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
So now I can get behind this person. Stealth kill them, no problem. Coolant leak is great. It's a nice substitute for when you don't have... Wow. It's me thinking, trying to crack my back, and talking. Coolant leak is great when you don't have anything else to really fit in for a setup that you have for a non-shielded Warframe. So for support, coolant leak was like the best one I could think of. See, man, for some reason, Like, they allow you to, like, run up on the computer. Like, why is this computer so low?
A clean extraction with
Like,
more
look how
relics.
tall Loki is compared to this thing. And the Grineer or whatnot are usually taller than Loki, so... Come on. It's the little things.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone.
Woo-ha. Flying on through. Need to start getting some music going. I wish I could play my Spotify through my PlayStation while I stream, but I can't stream and have Spotify going because of copyright infringements.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the
Bing,
enemy
bang,
will start
boom.
destroying data.
Let's do it.
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you. Data extracted. They won't even know it's gone. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Oh, that would have sucked. Power throw, diamond skin, endo, a T1, which is for the Tiburon. I believe that's the barrel of the stock, and then our Iatan, our sculpture. Oh yeah. I think after this we'll take a look at what the arbitration is. Probably should start farming for a few Eidolon lenses.
Tenno, I need you to get inside enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
If we can avoid alerting them, this might be easier.
You know what? I think after this I'm gonna do a quick little Zyphos farming.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures. The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Divine, I saw that you wrote something. Let me finish this hack real quick and I'll give it a peek.
Data extracted. They won't know it's gone.
When I do the Iron lens, I'll grab you for sure. I'm gonna do some Zyphos farming because that's something that needs to happen soon. I've been trying to grind him or the ship for some time now and have been unsuccessful, and that definitely needs to change. And here is that damn spot again. So I can hit that from around the corner.
You're near the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Keep going. Nobody knows you're here. Excellent work. A close action with no alarms.
Oh, got a kilometer to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Loki is a moving maniac.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data. Excellent work. A clean extraction with no alarms. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Frigid Blast. Shotgun 60-60 cold. a 2 relic. Alright, let's get Equinox out here. Let's start burning through for some Xiphos pieces. To get the pieces of Xiphos, you have to do sabotage missions. To have a chance of getting the pieces, you need to collect all 3 caches in the sabotage. So for the first part that we need, you can go to one of 3 places. You can go to Mercury and go to Terminus. You can go to Venus, if I can get on it, and go to Ishtar up here. Or you can go to Mars, and you can go to Gravitas. Simplicity, we're going to go to Mercury. We're going to go to Terminus. I use Equinox for this. Her day form, or his day form, MAME, will store damage. All damage done to enemies when they're killed is stored up. When you cast it again and release it, it then physically breaks all breakables. Now aside from that, I have loot detector, thief's wit, animal instinct on, so that's why I can see all these breakables on the minimap so far away. Now this is considered a crossover, so that means I am going to have both the infested and Grenier after me. But now that we stored it up, when we come down towards some breakables, hit the button again, breaks all the breakables. And because of the battle, the Grenier will hit the alarm, even for the infested. So we are making sure that just in case. Now, loot detection only works in horizontal fashions. So if there's breakables up high, I won't be able to tell without being within, I think, 5 or 6 meters of the same height. Now the great thing about this is when I break something, if it still pops up on the minimap, didn't move, then I know potentially I have something that is either a sculpture or it's going to be one of the caches. It's what makes this build on this Warframe, well, one of the best ones you could use, really. Especially when you're covering a big area. So this breakable that's above didn't break. You can hear it humming. These caches have a hum to them. And unlike other ones that'll have red if you can't open them and green if you can, these will have white. So that's one of 3 right there. Now this breakable didn't move either, but that's not always a promising thing. But it's always worth an investigation. Alright, you want me to go that way, which is why I'm going to go this way real quick. Make sure I am not missing anything, because the caches aren't always just going to be on the way to where you're going. They will stick them in odd spots. That was me hoping for a little bit of energy to keep everything going. Granted, this ability doesn't eat up too much energy, so we're not too worried about it. And alright, so everything has been cleared out. We'll keep moving forward. Now, when there's something single to break, I usually don't use my ability. I'll save it for when there's quite a few. This thing blankets such a good area. Got another decent area coming up. Oh, this is our sabotage area.
A coolant cell has been extracted.
And I will take the coolant unit. Now, when you do a sabotage, if you take a coolant unit, bring it with you and use that for the sabotage mission, it will... Here, hang on, let's break those real quick. It will trigger a defense as opposed to a standard sabotage, which would just be breaking the reactor cores.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again.
So there is the
Cell
core
extracted.
that we could use. We're gonna put the coolant in there instead.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Hack the console to restart the reactor.
Always check up here. Nothing down there or up there. So now we just guard it. Now there's no failing it, but when enemies are shooting the 4 things you need to guard, it just slows down the percentage. I know that we're gonna have to go in that direction. That's the only direction where there's breakables. You can see how far my ability can reach. That's also how far I can break things. That's why this ability is so great for it. And this is pure slash damage too. We're almost there. Screen's gonna go frosty.
Your sabotage is complete. To extraction. Watch your step, Tenno. There are severe coolant leaks throughout the ship.
Severe coolant leaks is fine. We have arcane warmth, so that coal is not going to do anything to us. Won't slow us down any. Won't affect us. When you're in this area, don't forget to look up. There is this entire area up here. Nothing showed up. Also, there's this area up here. Don't forget about it. Lots of breakables. There's a chance for sculptures to be hitting up there. And also, underneath. Yep, could have sworn I just saw her turn yellow. Well, that was almost horrible. I was thinking of a couple of things at once. I'm assuming this is going to end up wrapping around because there's breakables over there that needs to be taken. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Totally passed it. Alright, so you want me to go that way, which means I'm going to go this way. No breakable up high. No cache in here. We only got one cache so far. Luckily we got a good distance to go still, but normally this doesn't bode well. It's a pain in the ass to miss one, but fairly confident I haven't yet. Dude, Equinox is very technical, but dude, you get Equinox down packed and down right, it's, dude, completely and totally badass. Alright, I know there's one under here. There always is.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one more.
And every time you turn the ability on and off, you just apply more slash damage to them. Shut up. Alright, so the last one has to be around here somewhere. Alright, that's all 3 caches.
You found all the caches. All objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction now.
Credits, polymer bundles, 2 neurodes. The build that I have on Equinox right now is only meant for this. Like, it's not meant for any kind of real damage or whatnot. So when I get into the higher tier levels, it's going to be a different type of setup. And I might not use Equinox, which sucks. I might actually just end up using Limbo. Limbo's ability breaks all breakables as well. But he uses up a lot of energy. So, just so you can get an idea... So basically, you can your first ability just switches you between your light and your day and night form. In this ability, in night form, targets are put to sleep. In day form, targets become more vulnerable to damage. In night form, for the third ability, it reduces damage inflicted by nearby enemies. In day form, it'll increase the ability strength of nearby allies, including yourself. The fourth ability is what I use a lot of. They both store a certain amount of... How can I say this? Like, enemies that are hurt in it, you store up, like, whatever that amount was. So in night form, when you release it, allies are healed. In day form, the enemies are bled, quote-unquote. They're given slash damage. And are subject to, like, they're bled out. So they get almost like Ash's passive ability. As opposed to increased slash and duration of bleed. That's what basically like maim is. There's a mod called maim.
Do you remember the old war, operator? Order seems to have...
Divine, I'm going to focus on this just for a little bit. Is there something you're looking for specifically out of a miso relic? Or are you just looking to just do a random farm? Or a random fissure? Like, if you're looking to get something specific, I'll give you a hand. If I have the relic. I don't think I have the refinement for it. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going with the Xiphos. Mag parts. I have enough refinement to bump it up once. Or I can make 2 flawless. Well, if you're doing it for mag parts, if you already have this one, it's the only mag relic that's a miso. So then, other than that, you're just doing it for refinement and whatnot. Alright, buddy. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going with the Xiphos farm. We'll switch it up and go to Ishtar. Yeah, if you were going after and trying to get a specific piece, I would have no problem giving you a hand with that, but...
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder risk.
Just want to make sure you're not blanketing anything with your icon. No. Well, that explains why I haven't seen too many icons. Elevator. do that real quick. Quick refresh. You do need the chassis. Once I'm out of this mission, buddy, I'll give you a hand. I'll see what I got going on for that. If that's where you want us to go, so then this is where I will go. Whenever you're in this room,
You found the first resource cache.
very specific room,
Two more faint hints.
you got these two little pathways of where you can go. I'll get that when I come back. Always look up and jump. Oh, I can't wait for this controller to finally be done. I'm waiting for this controller to die and then I'm throwing it out. I can't wall jump straight with this thing for nothing. The up on the joystick is shot. I already have my new controller on the charger. Now, if I were to use her ability right now, or his ability right now, yep. It's just gonna blow out the windows. I got another one of the caches in here with me. Dude, I've had this one for 6.
You found a second cache. My readings indicate one.
I already got rid of the other one. This one I've had for 6. And they are finally a kaput.
Coolant cell extracted. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. A coolant cell has been extracted.
Yeah, no.
A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. The reactor must be restarted to trigger your sabotage. Defend this until the coolant has flooded the fuel system.
I can literally just stand here and guard this entire area with my 4th ability. The enemies here are weak. It bypasses their shields. So it does damage right to their vitality. You do a strong enough build on this, you can do a sortie with Equinox. You don't even have to worry about the enemies having advanced shields. Just bleed out their vitality. It's like gas, basically. All the enemies are coming from up there, it looks like. Almost done.
Your sabotage is complete. Get to extraction. Watch your step tunnel. There are severe coolant leaks in that ship.
And they are keeping this, like, frosty aura on me.
You found all the caches. All your objectives.
See, it won't let me wall run. This damn controller won't let me wall run straight up. Like, it's such a narrow field. So now, if there's a breakable, we're looking for a chance of it being Ayatan sculpture. Side note, Equinox, not great against armored enemies on her own, at least. Or his own. It's a dude and a chick all in one shot, so, you know, it is what it is. Nope. Can't reach. Oh, that was a bad bullet. Nope, no luck. Keyboard and mouse for PlayStation? Ah, man, it's... If you're gonna do that, man, just get yourself a gaming PC and end it. Well, there's a female suit and a male suit. I'm not saying they have sex organs, although, if you really want to get down to it, let's face it. Would you say Ember's a dude or a chick?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Nova's a chick. Saren's a chick. I mean, she has high heels. Yeah, but it's just like to me, it just feels pointless to use a keyboard and mouse for a game. And here's the other thing: like, I'm strongly against keyboard and mouse when it comes to console because, one, it's not naturally what it's for. Two, those are the people that'll then go into shooters and literally just put the mouse on your face and just click, click, click. Sorry, it's if you want to play PC, play PC. If you want to play console, man, use the tools that were given to you. To me, it's no different than you might as well get yourself a Strike Pack and a Chronos Max and just let everything just happen for you. It takes away the level of skill. It takes away what the game was designed for, in my opinion. Because to justify keyboard and mouse, all you have to say is, well, you can hook it up and it'll work. And so does a Strike Pack. Warframe does because it's a PC-based game, but you're playing it on a console. When it comes to Warframe, the reason why I'm against it is because of shooters. Because you'll have an advantage over people because you're using a keyboard and a mouse. So if you were to go in the conclave with a keyboard and a mouse, you will have an advantage over the people you're playing with, or playing against, as far as shooting goes. Because you don't have to move the reticle, you just move the mouse. That's so much easier than using the sticks. It's move and point. It's one-handed, just one swooping motion. There are guys that I've played against that are clearly using a strike pack when they are playing Wildlands. Can't stand it. Here's the thing. Sony supports it. You can go to Walmart and get one for what, 40 bucks? Strap it onto your controller, teach it, have it remove weapon recoil and all that goofy shit, and then you're just shooting laser beams. Hey man, you want to get some of those mods, you go to Conclave, move up in standing.
I need you to sabotage this ship's reactor. The reactor is a complex system. Start by removing the coolant cells. My intel suggests there are rich enemy supply caches in the area, but I am unable to pinpoint their exact location. Search them out if you are willing to shoulder the added risk.
Oh, really? Alright, Divine. Have a good night, buddy.
coolant cell has been extracted. The reactor is going into stasis. Now is your chance to complete this sabotage. Use whatever you can to make sure it never works again. Coolant cell extracted. A coolant cell has been placed in the fuel port. Hack the console to restart the reactor. Defend the system until the coolant has flooded the fuel system. Your sabotage is complete. Get to extraction. Watch your step, Tenno. There are severe coolant leaks throughout the ship. With the first resource cache, I'm detecting 2 more faint hints.
There's a shit ton of breakables over there, and I can only assume that it's... Yep. The reverse set of tiles from before. What are you? Just some breakables sitting there.
You second cache. Readings indicate one more.
I hate it when you leave something like that. Really?
Found all the caches. All your objectives are complete. Proceed to extraction.
Still no Zyphos, man. Alright. What's next on the agenda? I'm honestly contemplating switching it up. It's 8 o'clock. Do I go Wildlands? I hate playing Wildlands solo. Can't stand it.
Operator? Orders wonders, what are you thinking about?
Octavia with 300% strength? The fuck out of here. Vectus damage. Alright, let's do this arbitration. It is a defense, isn't it? Yes.
this arbitration, we bestow upon you the gift of mortality.
Alright, I'd rather just bump up Octavia quick, even though she has energy siphon and her abilities will grant her extra energy.
That was a close one.
This would actually be a lot better.
Let's go.
Fight on. This test has only just begun.
What happened? Oh, the fire! You gotta be shitting me. Because my guy won't sit back and stop shooting. Ballsack. Yep. Gotta love that one, Fleming. No, I'll be able to go and grab. I should probably do the sortie before I call it a day. What was that? Rifles only. Rescue. Interception. Mobile defense. Alright, second one I'm going to need help. There's no way I'm going to do interception on my own at that level.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
But a rescue?
Me too.
That I can do. Oh, Fleming, I was doing an arbitration. The guy that I'm guarding, because when you do a defense, it's a person. He wouldn't stay back. He kept like running out, trying to like. He was like a newbie, like that needed to show off and like, look how many kills I could get. And he just ended up just fucking us. He wouldn't stay back, and the heck of the old woman fired a flame grenade at us, lit the ground on fire, and I just got ripped up, man. Yeah, man, if you're down for doing second tier interception. Well, I mean, if you're gonna do it with me. No, I can hear you. Yeah. Back off, dude. Might as well get you in from the beginning, my man.
That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of infested. Lay low, and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it.
You gotta be able to do the first part if you wanna do the second. That's why I sent you an invite. Gotcha.
Heavy infestation ahead.
I'm just gonna sit back and get some killing in. Just keep lining up to die. There he is. What's up, baby? Chilling? You need energy? Here, I'll drop a couple of pads. I'll keep my world on fire on right now and make sure you're good while you're gathering energy. Yeah. The Juggernaut is lurking about somewhere. Probably on the, oh, yeah, I was gonna say, probably on your side of this door. Level 62. There we go. Oh, yeah, rifle only. It makes you want to turn mine back on because I almost missed like that response, but then I'm gonna have it on when I play Wildlands. I'm gonna be like, why the hell did I turn this on? Oh no, I'm not putting it out because it bothers me. I don't want you to think that. It just makes me want to turn it on myself.
You set off a laser. The infestation is
Yeah,
responding.
sure, we set off a laser.
Get them out of there immediately. Bypass complete. You may proceed.
No one home. Hey there.
I knew you would come.
You knew I was gonna come?
You located the operative. Make sure they get to extraction.
I knew the second I got caught there. It's gonna be like, well, that'll give Viper something to do.
I need a weapon.
I can't give you a weapon. Nor would I anyways. Nope. Nope. All set. This interception is, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Yeah, it's the ABCD that we have to guard. Which setup it's gonna be, I couldn't tell you, but just the fact that it's sortie level, I'm just gonna bring Limbo and just freeze everybody for hopefully 2 of them, and then we can hopefully lock down the other one. I'm probably gonna make it public anyways. Yep, no, frost is always good. Give yourself a little protection. It's just make sure your bubble's big enough, because if that gas gets in there, you're just gonna suffocate in there. There's some kind of thing about that bubble that just amplifies the damage you're taking from the gas or any of the MOAs, the infested MOAs that launch anything in there. Why that is, I don't know. To balance out frost in a way, I guess, but it's been a quiet Thursday in the stream today. Everyone's, or not Thursday, Wednesday. It's hump day, that's why. Yup. They is not playing the video games, and if they are wildly distracted. Alright, make this public. Oh, extreme cold. Let's get arcane warmth on. At least I'm assuming arcane warmth is going to be
now get out
of a
there
use.
Cut down the...
And make the Lotus proud.
Normally that, to me, that reads it's going to be some kind of, almost like a coolant leak. But if they're making it like, if you're outside of a cold planet, then that's going to be something completely different. There'll be non-stop damage. I mean, there'll be heaters, but yeah. We'll see how many of those survive. As far as the mobile defense, well, I'm going to bring Limbo again, and ain't nobody getting near us. Oh yeah, quick in and out. Oh yeah, Umbra would be good for this one. Chromatic Blade with a viral build, viral heat. That guy's ship is the same color as my Nova, black and pink. Yeah. One of the extreme few. Oh yeah, we're... Oh, cold. It's affecting our speed.
Be on guard for the ancients.
Alright, I'm gonna guard D, because this is where they usually heavily stay. Oh, don't even worry about it. I'll be over here with Limbo. This guy's Kubro looks sweet. Its name's Lucy, too. That is a nice big furry. I got this one, dude. Go capture another one. Oh. Level 10. Alright. So we're good over here. I'm gonna let them... Oh, yeah. Nice thick, too. Nice big one. Definitely a male. But I'm just gonna let these guys just get... The more guys I keep caught up over here, the less you guys are gonna have to worry about. But I do have a decent build-up of them. We'll kill off a couple. Oh yeah, they're all by me. I got probably 15 of them right now. Nice and peaceful for everybody else. In case you missed it the first time. Oh, D's getting attacked. No, it's not. Yeah, whenever the letters on the mini-map, they're flashing, yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, if I really want, I mean, you should be able to see it from where you are, but I mean, the thing is, if I were in between A and D, I could probably just blanket the two of them. B's too far away, and C is just isolated, but C gets hit the most, so that's why I'm like, alright, if I can just stop them all together. And we're at 97, so I'm going to start murdering some of these guys.
We cannot allow the enemy to learn of our espionage. Eliminate the remaining enemy personnel. Broadcasting another message. Make sure the enemy never receives it. Control of all four towers.
Had one guy hiding around a corner. I mean, you guys are welcome to come over here. They're just... like, every now and then, I'm literally just killing them because I'm like, alright, I need something to do over here. Dancing around with my operator every now and then, just recharge my energy. No, yeah, it's a quiet day in the neighborhood. I'm just keeping an eye on my energy to see if there's a parasitic near me, but... yeah. Is that... oh, he's got Necros. We can't have any ancients. So cold. literally started singing that song in my head too. I can see Omarion on that video right now. Alright, you guys are hiding underneath me. I got people above me. Ah, damn, still gotta change my controller. I'm waiting for the battery to die in this one. I can throw it out. Yeah, watch. This thing's gonna last like extra long now.
Good work today. Not only have we decoded the enemy transmissions, we have also disrupted their communications.
Oh, I guess they were going after D a little more. Oh yeah. And the funny thing is, like, he probably just got hit like once, but that's all it took. It's all cool to me. We're just gonna do the exact same thing now. Hopefully we'll get something good. I was waiting to see the same two guys that we just had. Ah, Mesa. Yeah, that's a good one. Mesa will just rip everything to shreds. It's gonna get stuck in the Cataclysm. Oh yeah.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations that break into the network. Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
Let's go, Limbo.
There's a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it. Track it with the synthesis scanner. Don't let it escape.
Well spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. That was a juggernaut. They were lured out by the death of Infest. Lay low, and it should go away, or amp up the fight to draw it out.
If you use your operator, you can access everything. Oh, there's another Limbo with a smaller Cataclysm. Wow, much smaller. Let's see.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. I'm no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Can't move on yet. We got under 26 seconds.
Multiple targets ahead.
Oh, we have a parasitic out here somewhere.
Terminal high. Keep moving. We have got to find a terminal.
There we go.
Proceed and prepare. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
I was trying to clear a path. I didn't even see where this guy went. Look at this cute little... Dude, your bubble's adorable. Badoosh! Hey, don't worry, I'll...
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Oh yeah.
We are finished here. Move on.
I mean, I'm happy this guy's happy with his limbo. But I mean, like... my mind goes like this. Oh, that's a wrong turn at Albuquerque. It's like... That's good if you're going against... whatchamacallit? The Corpus. Because you don't want to have a big one like mine, because the second their nullifier comes around, like, they could be anywhere.
Here's a terminal. Get me in.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Get ready to
Let me
defend.
kill that real quick. He popped it in.
I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
But, like, here, where you can have your energy, like, just drained from you. Like, that's why I have it so big. Just, like, they can't get close enough for that ability to even take effect. Damn, Mesa, pop your fourth. You're using your static core? Mesa should have, like, the #1 fucking kills right now. Yep. I'm not really concentrating on the kills, but I'm just trying to keep everybody away. That being said, let's just clear the path out. Yeah, eat your... Oh. These are all heavily armored, so I'm wondering if they have anything for an armor build or not. Oh, you assholes are underneath. Look at his bubble.
The odds were against us, Tenno. We did it. Mission complete.
If that's true, that only one person needs to hit stasis and it affects my bubble as well, that's interesting. That one Warframe's ability will actually trigger off of somebody else's. And he'll get the same blanket effect as mine. I look at it this way. Mission accomplished. Rifle Riven mod. Limbo main. Yeah, see, right there I just lost respect for him. Everyone hates me. You were, dude, I liked you until you said Limbo main. like up until that point, like I'm just like, all right, guy's got some good intel. He knows his Limbo. That's great. I learned something new. Limbo main. Ah, come on, dude. You can't use Limbo on everything. Like, come on. You know what Limbo's really good for? The friggin' arbitrations. Because he'll stop the enemies, and once the enemy is stopped, the arbiter drones can't latch onto them because now they're on a different plane of existence. So I mean, I've been doing that, and that's actually when you have a big enough area that you can control, it's good, but you need to like kind of know what you're getting into. Garuda with all duration for arbitration. Oh, so that means he can hear us. He's just choosing not to talk. All right, Corp Elite. I have no problem saying something behind someone's back and right to their face. Man, come on. How do you main just one Warframe? I'll never understand that. To me, it's just like, come on, man. Like, just balance it out, man. There's a Warframe for every situation. Like, Like, limbo is not like a dress for every occasion. Like, that's just one thing I just don't. And it's nothing against limbo. I mean, like, I love limbo, but like, come on. You make it work. Hey, man. If it works for you, knock yourself out, man.
Operator, did you hear that?
I would say
It
this,
said,
though. When it's the infested... Dude, you gotta make your bubble bigger. Just so you can keep the parasitic eczemus away from you. I know you're gonna keep getting energy, but that stops the second one of them is near you. The way you have yours set up... Well, I would assume you would have 3 builds, but that also means that you brought the wrong build with you, because that was more of a Corpus Orokin kind of a setup. But the fact that your stasis can affect my cataclysm, that I was never aware of. That's something I'm going to have to remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, no worries, man. I'm gonna... I'll be streaming for a little bit longer. It's 9 o'clock. I mean, I'm waiting to hear back from the guys. I might switch it up and go to Wildlands and change it up. It's been, like I said, it's been a quiet Wednesday and whatnot, but yeah, man. I'll see you in there. I know you'll pop back in. Appreciate you jumping in and giving a hand with the sortie. Always good having you in here, buddy. Ah, no worries. Catch you later, buddy. I think that's out. He left. Alright, let's get Arca back on him. Limbo goes back in. Ember comes out. GG's, Fleming. Always a pleasure, buddy. Alright, let's take a peek at this rifle riven and see what's going on. Kill 17 enemies that are on a dropship in one day. Like, seriously? That's... We're just gonna do that now and just get out of the way. That's just too funny. And what rifle are we going to use? We're gonna bring our Ignis.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
Not too worried about what I'm losing. I will definitely get that set up. As far as this mission, well, no place better than good old Io, Io. It's off to Jupiter we go.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Corpus have tech weapons. We'll need to be careful.
let's get this ribbon going. I'm giving everything a check, looking for free energy. Fucking instead of wasting a pad at this point, just to get our ribbon going. Bing bang boom, we're all set. And the way they have the light going now with everything, the reflections are strong. Hope everyone's having a nice Wednesday. It has been a quiet day in the snake pit. Just got done doing the sortie. Moving and grooving along. Alright, we should be getting a drop ship. If enough time went by, at least. If not, it'll be after this 5th wave or at the end of it. Right now, we're just unlocking a quick ribbon. We just got in our sortie. Have to kill 17 enemies off a drop ship. I heard your shield. Where are you? I don't like you or your shield.
That was a close one.
Alright, with any luck, this will start off with a dropship then. No? It's supposed to be every minute and a half, or is it every 2 minutes? Gotta admit, I do feel naked without the ribbon on this mod. Knowing that I can't cause corrosive, I'm waiting for something with good armor to start coming by. There's our dropship. Alright, we unlocked our ribbon. Wave 10, we are out of here. Oh, don't you just throw a grenade and run away? So what's everyone up to? Anything fun going on our happy Hump Day, wonderful Wednesday here? God, Ember, your world on fire just is out of control on these low levels. Bang boom, full energy. Wave 10. So are we gonna have burstas, or are we gonna have our energy ice skating friend? Energy ice skater. And we'll back out.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Screen's gonna go blue for 1 second, everybody. My apologies. Got a friend request from one of the gentlemen that we just ran the sortie with. I just want to add him into a list.
Ordis is how
Angry?
I may require maintenance after all.
let's see here. For the buzz lock. Interesting.
Tenno, there's a
The
time limit
buzz lock is one of those weapons
Check
that
navigation.
are awesome and horrible at the same time. I believe I still have mine too. So basically... Oh, I do not. Balls?
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return
Covered in blood.
safe and sound.
So here's the thing about the buzz lock. It's got an alt fire.
Please return
Covered
Basically,
in
it shoots
blood.
like a tracking device into the enemy. And from there, all you do... Yeah, it's a beacon. So you fire, it does puncture damage. And then after that, you just hold down your regular fire, all the bullets just home in on that target. To the point where, like, if you aim it right, if they're behind cover, you just literally shoot way to the right or to the left, however side it's open, and it just, like, just curves in and just starts, like, just really ripping into them. It's not a horrible, horrible weapon, but, I mean, like, it's not exactly that kind of weapon that you're really going to, handle a crowd with. This is, like, a fun, like, out in the plains kind of a weapon. Almost makes you want to buy it just so we can, show it off a little bit. And, I mean, like, now that we got a ribbon for it, meh, we'll see. Hated it? Yeah, I know, right, man? It's just so... Limbo mains unite, baby. Fleming, the other guy, the fourth guy that was in that last part of the sword, he actually, his headset was recharging, but he still heard us. He actually shot me a friend request looking for actives to play. Because I saw that he added me into, like, a chat real quick. So I told him, I was like, dude, you're more than welcome to stop by the channel and check it out. If you ever need someone to chat with or get anything going on, hunt or whatnot, by all means, join in. Just realized I told him to check out the stream and I never gave him the link. Alright, let's take a peek here. Actually, let's see if that guy... I accepted his friend request. Now I'm curious. Alright, so Mage hit me up. He got me in there. The other guy hasn't popped up yet. But that's because I accepted his friend's request there. I shot Mage a friend request myself through whatchamacallit here. Through Warframe itself. So clearly we should be seeing Limbo the second this loads up. And when we go to equipment, it should... What? So right now you're using Chroma. Now how do you call yourself a Limbo main, but you've only used him for 13.7%? I found that interesting. Who's your actual main? 071. Yeah, we're gonna find. We're gonna find out who your actual main is, buddy. Wow, this thing is touchy. There we go. Anyone over 13. Limbo and Limbo Prime. 13%. 0%. And I'm looking at like just enough experience to get you ranked up. I'm looking at these numbers and I'm keeping a tally going in my head. So where does this equal 100%? Like there has to be a frame that's about to just jolt out of nowhere. And it vaults at 13. So there's our 26. Alright, that makes more sense. So yeah, he would use Limbo that hard. Soma Prime, Jesus. He's had this thing for a hot minute. Wait, how is his kills that low? 34,000 kills. He mains with Limbo. His accuracy is 46%. I guarantee you that's going to be way higher than my Ignis Wraith because there's a lot of missing. Because, dude, I just do big sweeping motions with that thing. And the Lex Prime. That's very interesting. Alright, gotta do a comparison now. Oh, here's our other buddy. I just want to see what his mastery rank is. This is the guy that reached out to me. He's a 16. He's in a clan called Squad. Squad. He did type Chroma too, but Chroma's not up there. No surprise with the Arca for some reason. I really don't get surprised when I see the Arca Plasmor up there. Rhino, no surprise with that either. Kills are characteristically Rhino because his abilities aren't derived to kill. But yeah, man, like, let me take a peek at this again because now I'm really curious. 13.7, 22.6. 13,000 kills with Limbo. 34. So 13, 13, 22, 34. He calls himself a main. 36%, 500,000 kills. 60%, 284,000 kills. Like, I don't even consider myself an Ember main, but my numbers are higher. But right now I'm thinking about how much I've used the Warframes. And, like, looking at the percentages. Like, the fact that Ember is a 2%. But I got Ember Prime so quick, shortly after that, so I can see that. Equinox is at 4%. All I've used Equinox for is hunting down Zyphos. Haro's at 2%. That makes about right. 1.4% sounds about right. Anaros 8.9. That's interesting, but seeing that I take him on like very long freaking runs at whatchamacallit there? Zabala. I mean, granted, he uses Limbo more than I do, but Mace is at 5. I mean, like, I have classes that are... How is this math working out? That's the other thing I'm trying to figure out. Murder Necros, literally just enough to level him, got rid of him, because I had Necros Prime first. But just the fact of... Yeah... Rhino 3.5, that sounds about right. I mean, like, he calls himself a Limbo main. And he only 13% with 13,000 kills. I can understand not getting heavy kills with Limbo. I can understand that. But only using him out of all the frames, 13% to my 36, just throws me off. And then my Ignis. Oh, it doesn't even give you accuracy for the Ignis Wraith, I think because it understands the type of weapon it is. So then, let's see. Accuracy with the Arc of Plasmor is 0. Interesting. 34 with the Argonaut. What's my Boltor at? 51%. That feels about right. But now here's the thing. When you shoot out breakables, does that not count against you? Buzzlock. Accurate as fuck, of course. You know what I want to see? Where's my Rubico? 65%. Rubico Prime, 79%. Where? Let's see. I passed the Lanka. 84%. I don't know. The fact that he calls himself a Limbo main, and that's all he's used Limbo, it's just weird. Not weird, it's just odd. Ah, well, it is what it is. Someone just hit me up in my Discord. Let me take a peek at this. Alright. Well, does anybody want a Buzzlock Ribbon? Status chance. Damage to infested. Those are horrible. I'm never going to get rid of it with stats like that to begin with. God damn it. Oh, look, I'm like all excited. Look at a critical chance. Negative 134.1% crit damage, which takes away all crit damage. Like, here's your crit damage. Bye-bye. Kind of why I don't like accuracy, because I shoot breakable. And I don't know. Exactly, Fleming, exactly. That's, I mean, like, accuracy doesn't mean much to me to begin with. With the sniper rifles, those are the only ones I would want to just take a peek at, just because, I mean, I'm not using those to break breakables, let's face it. So for them to be that accurate, I'm happy. If those were at, like, 50%, I'd be happy. Just taking into consideration the Eidolon and how it doesn't move sporadically. Ah, crap. You know what? I'll switch to this just for shits and giggles. Damage, crit damage. Done. Hell, I might keep that for myself now and re-get the Buzzlock. Oh, that's right. I gotta go to my dojo for it. I think it's under Tenno weapons. No, I haven't paid attention. I can just go and visit these people's featured dojos. $9.20, still rocking it. No word from the guys. It's interesting that Nas is not on right now. I mean, I don't know if that should be cause for concern. Alright. So you're not under that. I don't think you're going to be in the fucking biolab. Because that would just be, well, weird. The chem lab, maybe. And you're going to cost me a forma? And you're going to take a day? Whore. Chem lab, yeah. I don't understand why it's under the chem lab. There's no chemical compound to it. What, because of the beacon? Is it chemical or is it component? I would almost say it should be under energy, but it doesn't require energy. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, Buzzlock. We're gonna revisit you, buddy. Alright, the Shindo what skin? Oh, that one. Defense against the Grenier for some Nightane. What are we looking at? Alright, well, it's not Nightmare. Do I want to do it, though? Like... Alright, how much Nightane do we have? That's a deciding factor. If I'm over 100, fuck it. I'm not gonna bother. $122. Not gonna worry about it. Raise your back, not gonna sweat it. An exterminate mission against the Corpus. Oh, geez, before I do anything else, I gotta put my ribbon back on my Ignis. Took it off so I could do the
Operator, you have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
whatchamacallit, the unlocking of the other one for the Buzzlock. Alright. All's better now. Let's see. Axie. What do I have in Axie that needs to be opened up? An exterminate sounds good. Plus I need to get that refinement going. Cronin Prime Blade. Oh, you're in the You're vaulted. You're not vaulted. I got plenty of you. Or should I do an onslaught?
Operator, did you hear that?
Yeah.
It said, cosmic background radiation is a riot.
Let's go old onslaught here and have a little fun, shall we? Definitely gonna make it public. Oh, let me put myself in a party. Chem lab for the Grenier weapons. True. Should have known that. Just out of curiosity, I want to take a peek at the reward table for the two of them, see if there's anything specific that I'm looking for. Sorry about that. I literally just like muted my mic and darted off. Heard a loud crash outside. I wasn't sure what the hell that was. Alright, not worried about Cora. I can get pieces for the Bratton Vandal. Peculiar Bloom, Peculiar Growth. Lotto Vandal. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Huh. Cannot join because session is full. Then why'd you try to have me join it? There is no difference in the pools, which is interesting, between Elite and Sanctuary. So we'll go for a little more middle of the road and just a little more laid back. Voting with who? It's just me. Let's back out and try this again.
I'm not sure.
Echo, nobody's talking to you.
Sorry. I thought I heard my name.
Alright, let's infect some fuckers. "20 people instantly." Efficiency's at 65%. You kidding me? Alright, here. Let me give you guys a good hand. Somebody is a laggy motherfucker. Just murdering people.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
What's everybody else using? Chrome, Excalibur, Mesa? Poor Echo.
Enter the conduit.
Ah, you made me said her name out loud. Come on, give me a better grouping here.
With each data conduit jump, the experiment's design dictates increased efficiency. I trust you will be able to complete this study, Hunter?
Yeah, let's keep my infection going, everybody. Everybody die.
A data conduit is open. Go now.
I got a lot of people infected. That's the way I like it. That's how we keep the infection going. Yep, let's just build that shit up. Let's go, people.
Do you think me a sadist? That I enjoy this suffering? Irrelevant. Focus on your task.
What the hell? Saren's building up, people. Boom, 17 infected. Here we go, people. That's what I think of all you guys. Look at how fast that shit spreads. Constantly in double digits. My ability is just getting stronger, and I'm doing minimal to maintain it, really. Everyone else is just doing everything I need them to do. And Saren is just running rampant. Boom, right back up. The decay is quick, but as long as everyone is I need to be able to there we go. Start start the spread again. I mean, look at them. They are just, everyone's just, the second they're spawning in, they're just getting ripped in. You can't beat Saren. She's so much fun. This guy dropping his pelt like that is... Look at this guy!
A data conduit is open. Go now.
Man, people with shit internet, I'm telling you. Alright, that should stop everyone in the immediate area. Holy shit, dude. The lag is fucking real. Umbra, who are you? Oh, no, not even. Just Excalibur. Just level 14 Call of Duty player. Alright, so this is the last one. "23 infected. Oh, it's because of my Zaw, that's why. Dude, it's my ability's too fucking big, man. Over 1,000 at this point is just shredding everybody. And they're all above me. They're just... We're such a tight little area here. Dude, it's just ridiculous. Spawning some more people around me and near me, and... Look at that. That's it. The second new people spawn in, it's just ridiculous. You know, we'll just keep that infection going. 1,200. This is insane. They're almost going to be dying faster than we can spread the spores. Yeah, that decay is so fast. No! I wanted to back out.
Feel it now? That stress? You are generating useful data, Hunter.
The other guys are probably going to end up backing out. Oh, yep, there it goes. Host migration. And if it's the lagger, this is going to freaking be forever. Something tells me it's just me and Excalibur. I wanted to back out. Of course, it spawned right where I was. I wasn't paying attention. Dude, get the fuck off the waypoint, man. That ain't gonna do jack friggin' diddly, man. We can't guard an area. Now I'm gonna get fucking wrecked. Yeah, because the person I'm with has gotta be the lagger. Why couldn't even cast my first ability? What? Heal! He's gonna go through it.
Hunter, you are running out of The sanctuary will go on without you.
Where are the rest of my rewards? Why does it look like I did not make enough? 4 relics. Because it's every 2. He had the Vectus. Oh my god. He just brought it to level it up, probably. He's just running through it with freaking... Yep. Well, at least the lagger's out. It's not who I wanted. That's who I wanted. Alright, Fleming, my man, I think we're going to call it a night. About 10 o'clock now. To everyone that stopped by, appreciate you swinging by. To everyone with the thumbs up and the new subs today, I appreciate all the love. Fleming, man, a pleasure as always having you in here and rocking it with you today for the sortie. Hope you have yourself a good night. Anyone else that might be watching that for some reason YouTube isn't showing me, if you enjoyed any part of the stream, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that sub button. Show a little bit of love. Let me get my Discord up so you can take a peek. You're more than welcome to join in with the action here. Discord is social media for gamers. If you have any questions, concerns, you need help with anything, hit me up on there. You can get me even when I'm not streaming. That's the beauty of it. I also have some of my builds as far as weapons and frames that I use commonly. They're going to be in there as well. So, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, 12:30. Hopefully everything will be smooth. Fleming, man, a pleasure's all mine. I'm sure I'll catch you tomorrow. To everybody else, straight out of the snake pit, it's your boy Viper saying, have yourselves a pleasant evening.